So StuMac, I wrote to them. They're usually pretty good. I didn't hear back about this. They don't tell you in the directions what they're intending you to do with this little filler strip. This, I realized, a truss rod, which a lot of times you'll silicone in under this end, or even in some truss rods, you'll put epoxy down there and epoxy down here and glue it in. But this one, because it sticks out like this, can't really do that on this end. So I'm gonna put a little silicone at the neck end there just to prevent maybe some rattling. And then I'm gonna glue this filler strip in with Titebond glue so that it goes right in here. And then I will file this down. And then it will be ready for the next step. I'm going on their directions here. They got you doing a lot of stuff. They don't really explain it that well. But you got to put a peg head veneer on here, which is going to be that tortoiseshell one I have. Then you've got reaming out these tuner holes, which I will do. I've got different tuner. They've got tuners, and I've got a reamer, and I've also got bits that I can do that with. And then interesting little suggestion here of running the drill backwards to cut these holes to prevent tearing out the wood, which is probably a good idea because it does tear out a lot of times pretty easily. And then you're on to putting frets in the fretboard. So I'm going to glue some stuff up. I can jump to the fretboard. I'm going to glue up this thing first. Let this dry before I sand it. Just plane it down, not sand it. Plane it down to the surface flush. And in the meantime, while that's happening, I'm going to jump over to the fretboard here and I'm going to get the frets in it because there's nothing preventing me from doing that and it doesn't cause any other issues later and I'll be another step along the way to getting this done. So I'm trying to sort of follow the directions just to see how they do it, but I'll probably do it my own way. And then they have you installing the fretboard here with a elastic band, which they give you here. Not usually how I do it. I usually use clamps. I usually use big clamps because it's tough to get it really tight with an elastic band, at least in my experience. But hey, I don't know everything, but for me, it's been better to clamp it. So maybe even a combination I'll do of clamping and using elastic band. We'll see. But for now, I'm going to put in this, and I'm going to do the frets on the fretboard. So next video.